Hi everyone, my title of my project, my presentation is Foodie-licious Food Photography by myself, Kingston Kwan. I want to share first of all a quote that's from a chef about food and also shares how I feel about cooking itself. Food is how I choose to express myself, and while I take an artistic approach with my dishes, my primary goal is to always first and foremost to nourish people with my cooking by Camila Becerra. She's a chef. Um, the chef. Not exactly. I'm not actually a chef. However, I was culinary trained many, many years ago. I just want to again share this photo that displays a little humor about cooking and in the kitchen. My first photos. Here we go. Food are naturally beautiful. As you can see, it's a very nice combination of different colors. You can see very well balanced. And I learned from my views or my watching videos from Joni Simon or Christina Ng or Skyla Burt, who are all YouTubers. However, they're professional food photographers that share their knowledge about the careers and also the profession of food photography. So I've learned quite a bit from them. So I want to share what I've learned and the techniques that they explain and how to approach each different facet of photography here. Here, food goodies. As you can see, that simple foods like blueberries and muffins or muffins can be very appealing and very good subject in terms of food photography. I've used different balances, and also I'm going to explain to you that the counters, the decks where the plates are sitting on are artificial. They're not real. I went out and purchased some artificial or fake countertops, and have used that throughout most of my pictures and my photos in this project. OLDIE goodies, yeah. See, very simple. You can see that I've used a pattern of 3 objects here forming a triangular pattern. Some will say that this is the golden triangle. It provides a very easy balance here. As you see throughout my presentation, that many of my photos will be triangular in design with 3 objects. Here, simple foods, very simple citrus fruits. Provides a great variety of different sizes and especially colors. Grapefruits and limes and lemons and oranges. But however, you can see here also is that not only are these objects all spread out in different places of different patterns, that the cutting board that I use to place on top of the artificial wood table is not parallel to the grain of the wood. I've diagonally placed it so that it provides a more angular, more interesting display here. My next subject here is some congee. This is something that I cook on a weekly basis for my family as a comfort food. And again, I've used the pattern of the triangle and also use a white countertop and some blue dishes and bowls. Provides a very nice contrast and very appealing. The next is I did the same here. You can see the triangular pattern here. The offset is very pleasing to the eye and uses different colors and light background here. Here I decided to go different. Use a singular plate on a aqua type counter. Because it's a single plate, I've used the shadows as a way to frame the subject here. Here I've got only 2 plates. One is a round cup and a rectangular long plate to hold Japanese deep fried tofu with egg garnishment. I've used that odd shapes to try to offset and balance it out. Here again, I've only used 2 plates, but I used the chopsticks here as my third item here to try to form some type of visual triangular view here. I want to explain to you here is that the original photo showed that the sticky rice, which I cooked, was actually overshadowed and kind of dark. And what I've used here is I used a reflector to reflect some of the natural light from the window onto the plates and the bowl and the food to provide a little more lighting here. Here I've used some kanjis. This time I shot it from over top. Not kanji, but these are kimchi, which I made. Again, I've used offsetting sizes, one smaller, one bigger, circular shape. However, I used a balance of colors using the black chopsticks with the bordered rim of the bowl to bring a little balance here. Here I decided not to cook anything here. I just used a simple snack. The pleasures of strawberries and little crackers and a little glass of wine and maybe some green tea. Here I've used cook a little spaghetti here, mainly for my daughters here. They like spaghetti, but you can see that the main focus here is on the spaghetti itself and not the background where you see the bread and the butter. I made blurred mainly because I want the viewers to more focus on the spaghetti itself. Here I've done the same thing, but this time I focused the wine glass. Again, I blur out the back because I want everybody to focus onto the food itself. Here I decided to go to the ingredients. How the plain ingredients before they become a meal or dish. It's beautiful items here. A bowl with some tomatoes and yellow and red peppers. Here, decided to try a little different here. Use some objects or subjects in a black box. It's just cherries and cut up cherries to give a little more texture. I used a little flashlight with a poke in a hole in the top of the box. The box was painted black. So that little light, the little peephole light, actually provided a lot of lighting, as you can see under the cherries, and also provides a nice shadow on the bottom of the plate. Here, after all this shooting, I decided to treat everybody to some candy. Some empty glasses and a jar, a small amount of C's. Suckers here, lollipops here. It's empty mainly because I'm going to invite you to have the type of drink that you want to select. Pour a wine glass or some soda or something, or maybe some coffee in the mug. So enjoy. Here, if all else fails, if nothing works, especially when you're cooking, sometimes it's just a fail and sometimes it's brilliant. And the other use of a wok can maybe use as a reflector or try to hear the echoes of music or maybe my whistling. Let's see if I can hear a little tone there. Other than that, thank you very much for being here and viewing my video.